Thanks, it's great to be here. And the last time I was here, and the first time I met Frank was in 1974 when I auditioned, and happily, I'm pleased to say I was accepted at NEC. Otherwise, I don't think I could show my face here, even at this late date. But I chose to go to the Eastman School of Music. And so I did my master's degree. It was for graduate school, and I did my master's degree there and received a performer's certificate, and then taught at the University of Massachusetts in Amherst for a semester, and then went back to Eastman and did some postgraduate conducting study, and then won my chair as the principal percussionist of the Oregon Symphony. And I thought I'd stay there 2 years and wait for somebody to retire or something like that in some bigger orchestra. And now 31 years later, I'm still there, and one of the reasons I'm still there is that the orchestra allowed me to do a lot of different things that I probably wouldn't have been able to do had I been in the Boston Symphony or New York Phil, one of those orchestras. So I've been able to develop other things that were of interest to me along the way. And one of the things Frank asked me to touch on during our session today is about this whole question of, and Frank, correct me if I'm wrong or jump in at any time here, but this whole question of specialization versus diversity in one's approach to the career. I went to school with some fantastic specialists. I happened to be at Eastman with Gordon Stout and Lee Stevens, are these names that you guys know from the mallet world, yeah. Who basically, rewrote the approach to four mallet playing and created a lot of music for contemporary four mallet marimba. Especially Gordon, who is the composer, and Lee, the super technician who created new ways of looking at the musser grip and other sorts of technical approaches. Those guys were a tremendous influence on all of us who were at school at that time. But I was not one of them. I had a broad interest both in terms of playing jazz drum set, orchestral percussion, soloing, arranging, writing, and all the things that Frank mentioned. So I'm going to touch on a little of all that I do while we're here, and open it up to questions a little bit later. And mostly I'm here for you because whenever I do a master class, especially when I come to an institution as prestigious as this with teachers like Frank and Will, there isn't a lot I'm going to show you that you probably can't already do. But what I may be able to do is illuminate some of the ideas that I bring to the table when I perform. And if there's anything of value to you, well then great, take it and run with it. So let me introduce my new best friend, Jessie Rosinski, who is a flutist from the Boston area. And I got to meet Jessie over email because she's a colleague of the new second flute of the Oregon Symphony, Alicia DiDonato Paulson. And I said, hey, I'm going to NEC, and I'm going to do a master class, and I would like to do something with someone and not just play by myself. And since I wrote this piece 35 years ago, I think it was, Frank took one look at the cover and went, oh, you're that Niel DePonte. It's like really old. I went, yeah, thanks, Frank. So yeah, this piece is really old. I wrote it when I was 20. And it's called Thoughts for Flute and Vibe, and Jessie here is going to help me perform it for you. Jessie. And actually this piece talks about using the motor and things, but I'm just going to play it without the motor for you. Okay.